MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the New York Mets and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
The next 0-2. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Batting third, second baseman Robinson.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
And that misses. 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now Cano swings and misses on a good 2-strike pitch there as he's retired for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter,
Michael Conforto is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. 1-2. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not every.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Austin Meadows. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Austin
Hit
Meadows.
hard on the ground to second. Cano has it. And a rather easy first out.
Batting
Digging
second,
in, Tommy
center
Pham.
fielder,
And he's definitely
Tommy
off to a
Pham.
fast start in the early part of the season. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So digging in now,
third,
Chris Davis.
designated
Man at
hitter,
first for him following the one-out single
Davis.
from the stretch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have
Batting
outstanding
fourth,
control to go along
left
with it.
fielder,
But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ji-Man Choi is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Justin Turner. He'll start
Leading
things
off for the
out
Mets,
here in a tie ball
third
game.
baseman, Justin Turner.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Batting sixth.
Here's Will Myers.
Number 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Myers.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And that's through for a hit. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Ramos.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Throw is up the line as it gets away. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. 1-1. Here it comes. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer. And so striding forward now, Josh Donaldson. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Almora. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino.
Catcher, Mike Zunino.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Coming to the plate now, Greg Bird. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he misses with it. 1-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting 8.
Now to the plate, Willie Athamas. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Rosario is right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Batting 9.
At the plate, Ahmad Rosario. This is on the ground over to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Ready for another chance? Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate. And that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
1-2 now. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
Albert Almora checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Digging in, Daniel Robertson. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now here it comes. Swung on, missed. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
To short. Rosario fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, 13, Austin Meadows. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Digging in to try it again. Tommy Pham, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at bat. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pulling it in out there is Cespedes, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Chris Davis now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hard hit at third. Turner has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Shoots this one to first, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Conforto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And here's a ball hit in the air. Robertson into shallow center. 1 out. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. And here's a ball hit in the air. Robertson ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
First baseman number 4.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Myers. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading to count.
And we'll have to leave it there. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Fielder, Ji-Man.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. On the ground to the left side. Turner's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Catcher, number 3.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mike Zunino. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. In there for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Line drive to left. Cespedes is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
First baseman number 33.
Into the box now, Greg Bird. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Turner is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's Yoenis Cespedes, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming, here it is. To short, hit hard. Optimus ranges to his right. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding into the box, Ahmad Rosario. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The 0-1 pitch. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in once again, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And a dive, but he's back in. He's set, and the pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now. Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he's really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Drilled to the right side. Robertson ranges to his left, and the stolen base winds up as a moot. Digging in now. Willie.
Leading off for the Rays, the shortstop, Willie Offerman.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Rosario from the outfield grass. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Second baseman,
Standing in, Daniel Robertson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High in the air out towards shallow right. Nimmo is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Digging in and looking for more, Austin Meadows. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Giving chase is Nimmo, and that retires the side. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Heading out towards shallow right. Meadows moves over, 1 down. Ready for another shot now. Robinson Cano, a hit in 2 tries so far. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Lined into left field, a base hit. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First delivery to him on the way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Pham on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Lays off 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 2 out with the man at first. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Here's Will Myers. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
First baseman, Will Myers.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Pham ranging forward. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Ready for another chance? Tommy Pham. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Center fielder.
And that misses inside, 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. We've seen this before, fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Throw to first is in time for the first down.
A designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cespedes will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ji-Man Choi stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you throw.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Cespedes is there, makes the catch, and the digging in to try it again. Wilson Ramos 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Number 48 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for the Rays.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Not his best effort that time.
0-1's the count.
It's strike one.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
Ball one.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right. Set to deal on 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th. Here's the left fielder. Cespedes. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And it'll appear as though we'll see a pinch runner now as Rajay Davis takes over on the base paths. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back safely. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. No runs, 9 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Inside and low, 2-1. 2-1 now to Cespedes. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
And there goes Davis. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Ahmad Rosario. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and there were 2 down. And now this is going to turn into a triple play. Stepping in and ready for another.
For the Rays, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Hit down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired. Here now is Mike Zunino. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Almora. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
First baseman number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Boone Logan will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Way in front of a great slider. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. but this will be foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Center fielder.
Riding in once again, Albert Almora. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eye.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. At the plate, Michael Conforto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. Digging in once again, Willie Athamas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 1 out. Stepping in, Daniel Robertson. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Austin Meadows. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. Popped up. Myers is over, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Justin Turner. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Justin Turner.
Diego Castillo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Diego.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. Nothing in one. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Way outside. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Justin Turner becomes the first out of the inning.
Your
Jose
attention, please.
Alvarado answers.
Pitching for the Rays, number 46.
Adeiny Echeverria will pinch hit here.
Adeiny Echeverria.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Striding into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Choi racing back to the track. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Both the tying and go-ahead runs stand in scoring position with only one away. He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. To his right, Robertson. And the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score. So digging in now, Ahmad Rosario. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 13, Emilio Pagan.
Here's the first pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 0-1. And there's ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1. Here's Chris Davis.
Leading off the bottom of the 9th inning. For the Rays.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Nimmo is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Now batting.
Standing in, Ji-Man Choi. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line toward right center. Nimmo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Striding in, Brandon Nimmo. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. So a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Now another 2-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. Here now it's Mike Zunino. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Mike Zunino.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Smoke on the ground left side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
First baseman, number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Almora. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
At the plate, Willie Athamas. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Nimmo has a play. 2 gone. Digging in, Daniel Robertson.
Second baseman, Daniel.
Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now the 2-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up to the 100.
A swing and a miss. That retires the set. Ready for another. Another shot now.
The designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Robertson from shallow right. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready once again, Justin Turner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Here's Echeverria now. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 1-1 pitch. Up high in the air. Optimus is there for it. And that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Austin Meadows.
And leading off for the Rays. Right
into the windup and the pitch.
Meadows.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Rosario gloves it. No problem here. One away. Standing in, Tommy Pham. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hot shot towards the hole, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in once again, Ji-Man Choi. He went down on strikes. Mark Hanna will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 21, Mark Hanna.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1.
Nope.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
1-1.
The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Lined hard toward short. Throw won't get him. Ready for another chance. Josh Donaldson hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Late that time for a strike.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Fly ball to straightaway left. Cespedes is there, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
The left fielder, number 52.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
The batter,
Into the
one.
box, Ahmad Rosario.
Ahmad
Couple of singles
Rosario.
for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. And here's the former
right
first-round
fielder,
draft
number 9.
choice, Brandon Nimmo. He could use a hit here. 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, nothing in 1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And it froze him, and they got him. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Sliced hard on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits for him here as they try to get something cooking. Into the box now, Albert Almora. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Austin Pruitt takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Austin Pruitt.
Here's the first pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Meadows is after it. He's got it. A great running play. And here now is Mike Zunino. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nimmo in pursuit, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Liner towards second, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Striding into the box, Willie Optimus. Here's the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-0. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Rosario trying to get there, but he won't get there. It falls in, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Into the box now, Daniel Robertson.
Second baseman.
Here's the first pitch.
Daniel Robertson.
And here's a ball hit in the air. On the run is Nimmo, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1. He saws him off with that one, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Line to the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
Designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
First baseman, Justin.
Here's the first pitch to him. Justin Turner comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bird backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Adeiny Echeverria. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. 1 of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up.
And we'll have to leave it there as digging in to try it again, Austin Meadows. He'll lead it off against Jerry's Familia, who'll try to close. Edwin Diaz enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
That's the game changer right there. That's the difference between great and good. This is why he's great. He's able to put a ball in the corner where most guys can't.
That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The two-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Meadows is digging for home. Now the relay home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. There is Hechavarria. He's got it for the first out. So now it's Mark Hanna. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mark Hanna.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Darno has a play. 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Line toward center field. Almora is there. Stepping up to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Another 0-2 coming. And the changeup is way low that time.
That is a tough pitch to lay off of. Look, it looks just like a fastball. You're down 1-2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Number 52.
Stepping into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. He went down on strikes last time up. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Ahmad Rosario. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Bird is there and digging in. Mike Zunino. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Fouled back. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Now batting, Greg Bird. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Now at the plate, Willie Athamas.
Willie
Here's the first
Athamas.
pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Swing and a liner. Foul. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Daniel Robertson. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Down the third baseline. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away. Jerry Blevins is going to finally make an appearance.
Meadows, your attention please. Now pitching for New York.
Here's the first pitch. Austin Meadows is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
Well, he's so tough to pick up right there. That's a 19-mile-an-hour speed difference between pitches. When you're doing that.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. And he's retired here, 1 away. At the plate, Albert Almora. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Swinging a soft liner. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in now, Robinson Cano. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Hard hit ball to short. 2 is left. Rosario on to first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away.
Designated hitter.
Chopped weakly to the left. Echeverria charging this one. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So now it's Mark Canha. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Comes set and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! Santa Maria! Game over! It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up having just 1 at-bat, but he stepped into a crucial spot and delivered off the bench. In my mind, that was a turning point in the game.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame for the victorious Rays. 3 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs on quite a few hits. 1 error and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance at Tropicana Field this afternoon, a sellout of 45,000. The Rays